community. Estamos dando la bienvenida a un amigo a esta comunidad. Someone who has been there for us and someone who has really shown us that he has fought for the most vulnerable in our community. Estamos aquí dando la bienvenida a un amigo, a alguien que siempre ha echado la pelea por la clase trabajadora y por los más vulnerables de nuestra comunidad. Vamos a dar un aplauso. With that, I'm going to introduce the elected officials that are here today. Voy a introducir los oficiales electos que están aquí hoy. Comenzando con nuestro concejal Idanis Rodríguez, our councilman Idanis Rodríguez.
Bueno, para mí un día importante, un día histórico, ¿verdad que sí? Recientemente elegimos a Adrián para allá al Congreso, ¿verdad? Un pequeño aplauso a todos porque luchamos por eso. ¿Quién es el alcalde que ha garantizado el UPK para todos los niños? ¿Quién es el alcalde que ha garantizado también que todo en la ciudad de Nueva York tengan día de enfermedades también? ¿Quién es? ¿Quién es el alcalde que ha garantizado que todos los inquilinos que sean víctimas del daño inescrupuloso tengan un abogado? Entonces tenemos un amigo, tenemos un luchador, y para mí es un momento histórico estar aquí junto con nuestro congresista que encabeza el liderazgo de nuestra comunidad para decirle 4 años más, 4 años más, 4 años más, 4 años más. For me, it is an honor to be here in this effort led by our Congressman Espaillat and the rest of the elected officials, great leader, Dr. Antigua, Dr. Fajardo, to say 4 more years to a mayor. The only one that put together UPK for all. The only one who said Pepsi Day is the right thing to do. The only one who said that Ray had to be in prison for 2 and 3 years. And we won the court. So con eso, un orgullo estar aquí acompañando el endoso oficial encabezándolo por nuestro congresista Adrián Espaillat.
Gracias Idanis. Antes de darle el micrófono a nuestro congresista, tenemos que darle las gracias y reconocer al Club Demócrata por un Cambio de la nuestro presidente Manny de los Santos y a todos los voluntarios. We want to recognize our club, the Northern Manhattan Democrats for Change, for all the work that you all have done, for the support, and also our president, Manny de los Santos. Can we give them a round of applause? So we also have here my colleague, someone who's been teaching me so much in Albany, Assemblyman Luis Sepúlveda from the Bronx. Luis Sepúlveda, vamos a darle un aplauso a Luis. Luis ya endorsó al alcalde, pero va a decir una palabra también sobre la necesidad de lo que estamos haciendo hoy aquí. Pero antes de eso, vamos a pasar el micrófono a nuestro congresista. Un aplauso al primer dominicano electo al Congreso de Estados Unidos, Adrián Espaillat.
Muchas gracias, Carmen. Muchas gracias, Idanis y Luis. It is a great pleasure to be here to support someone that, as the councilman said, fought hard to get 75,000 children pre-K education. He went to Albany and fought very hard to bring the dollars to the city for pre-K. Now, we are a young community, so we know what that means for our families. He is someone that kept his word, and the New York City Rent Guidelines Board has kept the rent down at 0% in some years, never before done. And we tenants here in this neighborhood know what that means for all of us. He is someone that has kept crime down and jobs up. And a working class community knows what that means for its neighborhood. But what really did it for me, what really made the difference for me, what really made me come here today and support this man is how he stood up to Donald Trump. And how he has said consistently that this will continue to be a sanctuary city, a city of immigrants, for immigrants, and by immigrants. And that is something that we understand. People like myself and many of us that came to this nation looking for a better future could identify with a leader that provides that level of support and opportunities for our families. And so we still got much more to do. It's not perfect because it never is, but he has pretty much gone down the list of all his campaign promises and has completed each and every one of them. So that's why I'm here today. Yo estoy aquí hoy, no solo porque él le va a dar dinero, le dio dinero para 75,000 niños que tengan espacio preescolar en la escuela, que la Junta de Guías de Renta mantuviera a cero, a raya, los aumentos de renta mientras he estado ahí, que también él sigue luchando por todos los neoyorquinos con el crimen bajando y los empleos subiendo. Pero la gran diferencia para mí fue cómo él ha enfrentado a Donald Trump y que él sigue diciendo que esa ciudad va a ser una ciudad santuario para los inmigrantes. Por eso estamos aquí hoy. Yo no digo 4 años, yo digo vuelve y vuelve, Billy Blasio, y vuelve y vuelve, Billy Blasio, 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 vuelve y vuelve. Yo creo, es un orgullo para mí presentarle a nuestro alcalde, que será de nuevo alcalde por los próximos 4 años, el honorable Bill de Blasio.
Yes, we can! Yes, we can! Yes, we can! Yes, we can! Yes, we can!
Thank you. Luito tiene que esperar. ¿Sí se puede?
Hermanos y hermanas, muchísimas gracias por su apoyo. Es un gran honor estar aquí con ustedes. Y debo decir que me gustó mucho esta frase, 4 años más. Gracias a congresista Espaillat por su apoyo, asambleísta de la Rosa, asambleísta Sepúlveda, también concejal Rodríguez, gracias a todos, y senador Alcantara, who couldn't be here, but I know she is a key part of this coalition as well. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank everyone, because what we're doing today is we're taking another step forward in fighting for our city, to make sure it is a city for everyone. And for years and years in New York City, we were being told this wasn't our city. It didn't belong to all of us. It belonged to other people, powerful people. And if you were an immigrant, you didn't matter. If you were a renter, you didn't matter. If you were a working person, you didn't matter. That's what we felt, didn't we? Yep. We felt in so many cases left behind. And 4 years ago, we said we had to change that. We couldn't allow a tale of two cities. We couldn't allow people to feel like their own city was being taken away from them, like they would be forced out and displaced from the neighborhood they love and from the city they love. So we're doing something about that together.
Yes.
We're doing something about that will change this city and give it back to the people. And with these good friends, I want to thank everyone who is a part of Northern Manhattan Democrats for Change, because you're making change all the time.
Yes!
You're electing change agents all the time. We're making this city ours again. We're saying to everyone in New York City, this is your city again. It belongs to you. What my colleagues talked about, we're showing people that they can still live in their own city because we gave them a rent freeze they deserved. We're showing people that they have power too, because instead of it being the landlord who's got the lawyer, now the people have a lawyer too when you go to housing court. To defend your interests, to stop people from being evicted who never should have been evicted to begin with. We're making sure that our children are getting what they deserved a long time ago. Our children can succeed if we give them pre-K, if we give them early child education, they can succeed. Now it is a universal right in this city. We do that together. We do that together. We have a lot more to do. You know, when you think back the election 4 years ago, remember? We talked about there wasn't enough fairness in this city. We had a policy that our police followed of stop and frisk that was tearing police and community apart, that was treating so many of our young men like they didn't matter. That also made people feel like it wasn't their own city. We said we could change that. Now, those 3 years I've been mayor, stop and frisk is down 93%. And you know what else is down? Crime is down 3 years in a row. Because people feel again it's their city. They're standing up, they're working with the police, they're making their communities safer. This is what we're achieving. And we have so much more to do. Now, Adriano pointed out, as we've gone on this journey together, we never could have anticipated Donald Trump becoming president. That was something, that was the, how do you say curveball in Espanol? Curva. Curva grandísima. But I'll tell you one thing, there's only one way to deal with Donald Trump, which is to fight back every single day. Every single day. He did not win a majority of the votes. He does not represent the majority of the people. And anyone who tries to make us feel bad about being immigrants, you can't feel good about America if you feel bad about immigrants, because we're a nation of immigrants. You can't feel good about New York City if you feel bad about immigrants, because we're a city of immigrants and we're proud to be. So we are going to stand up. From the very beginning after the election, I said to the 500,000 people in the city who are permanent resident, green card holders, to the 500,000 people who are undocumented, I said, you're our neighbors too. You're New Yorkers too. You're our friends. You're our co-workers. You're part of us. Yes. We respect you. We will protect you. Because we won't let our city be torn apart. We won't let our values be destroyed just because of what's happening in Washington, D.C. We know who we are, don't we? And I want to thank again all of the wonderful elected officials associated with this club are all fighters. Some have to go to Albany to fight for our interests, and that's not easy. Some have to go to Washington to fight for our interests. That's really not easy. Una curva. But they do it, and they stand up for us. And I want to tell you, with your help, with your strong help, because I know what the incredible Democrats in this community can do. I've seen you time and again. I see how you get out in the streets, you talk to the people, you move people, you get them to vote, you get them to care. We need you to do it again, because we've only just gotten started making this a city for everyone. Our job is to make sure everybody knows the city belongs to them. Yes. I'm going to tell people over and over again, this is your city.
Di Blasio! 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 Di Blasio!
I need you to knock on every door, talk to every friend, on every street corner. Let people know there's something to fight for again, a city for everyone, una ciudad para todos. Yep. A city for everyone, that's what we believe in.
Yes, we
Sí se
can!
puede.
Yes, we can!
Muchísimas gracias a todos.
Sí se puede. Un aplauso a nuestro alcalde que sigue por 4 años más y vuelve.
Siempre hay un boricua que quiere decir algo, Luis Sepúlveda.
Boricua, pero casado con una cibaeña.
También dominicano.
Ya acompaño tus sentimientos.
Listen, first of all, I want to thank Congressman Espaillat for giving me a